Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Before we get to the lies, let's talk with our favorite thick-tongued sissy, Carlos King. This episode is entitled, Marlo is the Moment. Oh, God. He is doing an ad read for Pod Survey, and it is awful. Awful. I mean, you already don't have the most friendly voice to the listening ear, but this is painful. Just pay somebody to do it for you, honey. I'll do it. Just pay me. You don't need to do that on your own. You're fucking it up. Ad reading is a skill, honey. It's one you don't have. Before we could even get to this week's episode, he said we gotta go back to episode 2, and I give it a D, and that D is for Drew. Now, her acting at the end of it ruined it for me. It was giving a T.D. Jakes directed by Robin Givens production, and I can see it. That's her level of acting. But now he's starting to like Drew because Sonya's looking for a moment, and she is out here with a magnifying glass giving LaToya Jackson. So Carlos said that some producer told Sanya she needed to kick up some shit with the ladies, and that's why she had this moment with Drew. Girl, he likes Sanya mama better than he likes Sanya. He said, maybe you didn't get it from your mama, but hopefully she can teach you. And I agree, you were waiting on a moment to say, I'm a 4-time Olympic gold medalist. That was rehearsed. You probably even did some choreography for that chest beat. Now Carlos brings up the slut-shaming of Kenya, and it is odd. If the heifer didn't want to wear the panties to flirt and squirt, then she shouldn't have to. Carlos said, well, in Candy's defense, she was just trying to sling her sex toys. He said Kenya taken off this season, and I kind of agree. She has put the show on her back a time or two. However, I ain't gonna give her as much credit as you do. Because remember, when she wasn't on when she was pregnant, the show was just fine. Marlo, Sheree, and Drew are carrying this season. Well, Kenya and Candy ain't giving a shit. Sheree's embarrassing herself. Marlo's always talking about bringing up these boys. And Drew's lying. And Sanya's clout chasing. That's what I see. Let me know what you see down in the comments. Sheree is not giving us personal story, you thick-tongued troll. She's lying. What personal story is she giving us? You really think she's getting that felon phallus who's fucking with fraud? Now, yes, she might have passed bad checks back in Cleveland, Ohio, but I'm sorry. That woman is a lesbian. You really believe her bullshit, Carlos. I can't with you. However, Carlos is enjoying the softer side of Marlo Amos. I could take or leave it. He said he'd give the episode a C+. Well, that's what I'd rate your episode too, Carlos. That's what I'd rate yours too. All right, well, let's get to reasonably shitty with Dixon. He is begging to get more of a peep into Kenya's divorce. I just can't care because you never cohabitated with this man. I don't care about a fake fraudulent relationship, and that's all you've ever given me. Like, I don't think you found love. I don't think you found lust. I think you pulled a stunt for the show. I just don't care. It's been to is he or isn't he, calling him baby, hiding him. Then he finally comes on the show for 2 seconds and he can't stand your ass. I don't care about the mistakes of a 50-year-old spinster. Carlos, if you want to know her business so bad, I suggest you call the heifer. Oh, God, why? Why are they having Alec Baldwin advertise the podcast? Don't invite me nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere with your choking, shooting ass. I don't want to hear your voice, you bad juju. Fast forward. Oh, there's a Martha Stewart podcast. I'm going to listen to her. I like her jams. I did one of her jam recipes, and it was really one of the best blueberry experiences I've had in my life. So they open, and their reasonably shady moment is mosquitoes. We don't have mosquitoes in California, at least not in northern. It's too windy in San Francisco anyway. So we're talking about our happy places from last week, and one lady says hers is her tub, and Rob says, I've been in my house for almost a year, and I haven't been in my tub. You give me you don't clean your tub out thoroughly enough. You give me there's a little soap scum around the baseboards, and we know you too cheap to get it made. Now they talking about the fact that Steph Curry's parents are dating a divorced couple. His dad started dating this woman, and then the mom started dating her ex-husband. That is the most Bay Area headline I have read. I meant to talk about it on the Allegedly show. But yeah, it's a lot of dating a friend's ex here. Like, that is not surprising to me at all. It's that small town bullshit. Rob said, you know, Beyonce getting up there. I hope she starts coming out with some songs she can just stand and sing, because everything right now, she got to pop that butt. Pop, pop, pop that butt. Shout out to Hazel E. She said, I don't like Beyonce's slow songs. When she said, if I were a boy, I was like, you are, Rob, you are. I mean, you could hear the hair on her balls when she said that, if I were a boy. Rob! I do not need a light-skinned heifer and a European passing to tell me about Juneteenth. So you know what? We're going to cut the episode her, and we'll head on to Sisters Moye and his lies. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. We gotta talk about the you. We gotta talk about the unit, We gotta address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit, yeah. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It's been in my head for years. I figured I'd do something with it today. I had a few moments.